Hey fams, welcome to another moment with Anne, and I'm your real estate expert that can help you get the kind of property you need. So today we'll be looking at land prices in Ibeju Lekki. Okay, so many people want to buy a land in Ibeju Lekki. They don't know how to go about it. They don't know where they can actually buy land and how much does it cost. So you can sit anywhere in the world and connect to Ata TV and get to hear all this information right in a bit. Okay, but for those who are tuning in for the first time, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below and also turn on that notification bell so that you can get notified on each time we do a post right on the Ata TV. Now for Ibeju Lekki itself, Ibeju Lekki local government covers a lot of areas, and you've got to make a lot of research to know all of this. But today, like I said, our focus will be on Ibeju Lekki land prices. But before I tell you about the Ibeju Lekki land prices, the development in this area is rapid and ongoing. Some even refer to this area as the new Lagos, because the commercial center of Lagos State seems to be shifting gradually towards this area, with much effort being put into development, industries, and infrastructures. Now, Ibeju Lekki is one of the local government for planned Lekki City, with the actualization of blueprints, and Ibeju Lekki is expected to become a central hub for business, manufacturing, warehousing, logistics, and a lot of estate buildings. Now, the forecasts have been made about an increase in commercial activities in this area as a result of this development, which will create thousands of jobs and make the area a major business location in the country. Now, there are a lot of attractive infrastructures around these houses, and the first one is the new international airport, which is very close to the Ibeju houses. Not these houses though, because like I've always told you in my video, Ibeju Lekki has got two houses. We have the Ibeju houses and we have the Dangote Refinery houses. So for the new international airport, the Ibeju houses is quite closer. We have also the Fort Milan Bridge coming up. We have the Shongo Tedo shop right very close, not too far. We have the Pan-African University not too far. We have the Nwakama Tropicana right on these particular houses. Nwakama Tropicana is one of the major resorts in Lagos that a lot of people look up to, and you're going to be passing that in this video. So many people come from different countries, different part of the world to actually lodge at Nwakama and have a beautiful view of what Nwakama looks like. But before we continue, I also wish to tell you that we have the free trade zone here. We have the international deep sea port. We have the Lakwe Gulf. We have Omo Resort also not too far. And all of these are situated around these houses. Okay. Here is the Dangote Refinery. This is the entrance to the Dangote Refinery. It's such a big place, and Dangote is not actually using all his hectares to actually do refinery. So from here to the main place where you actually go into the Dangote Refinery is about 5 kilometers away from the major road. So you've got to realize that this is big. Okay, it is very, very big. Now, so many people who have invested in these houses actually relaxing to see how their property appreciates in a very short while. Now, a few years back, land here was like 300k, 600k. Even as our last year, we actually sold land here for like 600k. But the least you can get as I speak to you is 850k, and that's because it's on promo. And you've got to realize that there are so many things, or rather so many ways you can invest right here at Ibeju Lekki. Now, so many people want to buy land for residential purposes. Probably you want to buy it and build to resell, or probably you want to buy land and sell it off at a later date. Maybe you leave it to appreciate for 10 to 15 years before you start selling, or you actually buy a land and lease it out until you are able to decide on what you want to do on the land. Now, some people also, okay, here is also Kellogg's. We have Kellogg's here. This is Kellogg's. We also have Power Oil Company right here. All right. So these are companies that are already functioning at Ibeju Lekki, and this is a great deal. They're very close to the Dangote Refinery. And Dangote Refinery, like I said, Dangote bought more land after. At the back of these companies, he has lands there on use. Now on the other lane, what you're seeing is the Lagos Seaport. Okay, that's the Lekki Lagos Seaport. It's very, very big, and as you can see, work is ongoing right there. If you see it, you will see some dredgers right there, and work is ongoing. Now this particular one is said to be one of the biggest also in Nigeria, so you've got to pay attention to this seaport. All right, and like we move, we're going to be seeing a lot more, and I will also be sharing with you a lot more that you need to know about Ibeju Lekki. Now, like I said, on the plot of land, the least you can get is 850k now, and the original price of that one is 1 million. Okay, and for those who are not connected to my channel, you've got to realize that I've got a lot of properties available, and you've got to be thinking of buying it through a professional realtor. All right, I'm more concerned about you buying the best, not just buying the best, but buying it through someone that knows what it takes, so that you can buy and rest. All right, your mind will be at rest if you're dealing with the right realtor. All right, then some people also want to look into the commercial estates, and it's one of the best currently, because already the location where you're seeing it's more of commercial, except you drive down the road, which you're going to drive down the road to see where the residential really are. Now these are the commercial houses. You may be planning of having a bigger business right here in Lagos, and if you don't even know where to have a business, you've got to also continue watching this video. Now, you don't live in Nigeria, but you have your family living, for example, in Benin, and you want to open an hotel business, right? Let's assume you want to build an hotel business and you're looking for a very suitable, convenient place. You really don't know where and how to start. Then you've got to be considering buying from the Lagos, because Lagos is safer for your business and is more lucrative for your business. So you've got to be considering also location. Now, if you want to buy like a land facing a major road or off the major road a bit around let's say Ibeju area, what we have there currently is 55 million naira that is available, and around Bogije we have 40 million naira per plot, and these are the real facts. Now, people that bought it years back, I'm sure they're actually smiling, buying a commercial plot. So if you get yourself in buying commercial plots that are facing major express, you already know that's a goal for you. So for those who are thinking of commercial plots, you may be thinking of opening an industry. You may be thinking of opening a very safe business. You want to build a complex. You want to build a cinema hall. So many things that you might be thinking of building that lies in your future plan. It's now that you can actually key in around Ibeju Lekki. Okay, so we are getting very closer to the first Access Bank at Ibeju Lekki. Please pay attention to this, okay? This, I just saw this like I think 2 months ago when I drove past this Ibeju Lekki. You can see it for yourself. This is Access Bank functioning right at Ibeju Lekki. Now on the other lane, we have another building there up for sale. Okay, we have 1-bedroom apartment, we have 2-bedroom apartment. The 1-bedroom apartment is actually going for 7.5 million naira semi-finished, and the 2-bedroom apartment is going for 8.5 million naira semi-finished. Now if you want us to finish this apartment for you, you've got to inform us. Then we would go ahead and give you all the necessary information that you need. These are apartments up for sale very close to the Dangote Refinery, and that's the area, that place we have the apartment is where the Dangote Refinery land stop. The refinery is not there, but the refinery is still inside. But because he has a lot of land, Dangote has a lot of more hectares around that houses, so that's why that place is actually covered. All right, and that's where his land stop, and that's where our own apartments are up for sale. Now Dangote himself must have had thousands of workers, and I'm sure some of the workers may want to live very closer to where they are working. and these apartments are really going to be good for your rental purpose. We only have few units left, so if you need a unit or two, or you want to buy three for now, you've got to rush this as fast as possible. We also have plans for installmental payment that could really put you ahead over other particular apartment. All right, so I'm very happy to tell you a lot more about land prices, which we're going to go into it very soon. And I intentionally did this particular clip so that you can get to understand Ibeju Lekki land prices as at 2020. I'm giving you the date so that you will get this date set in your mind, and let's see what 2021 prices are going to be looking like. All right, so for Ibeju Lekki land, let's start from the Eleko junction. We have a property facing Eleko, just very close to Eleko junction and adjacent to Amen Estate. And that property, the one plot of that property is going for 13 million naira. All statutory fees are inclusive. Now the half plot of that particular land is going for 6.5 million naira. So if you can actually build a comfortable duplex on the half plot and live your normal sweet cool life, all right, you don't have to say, oh, I don't have 13 million, so I have to wait, because all these properties prices are not stagnant, okay, and the property is set to increase very soon. So be part of the people who own a plot right at this houses. That property is just adjacent Amen Estate, and you've got to call me right away. Now Amen Estate phase 1, we all know, is sold out, and we remember years back when we were actually selling that place and people were still thinking it was an off-plan apartment. You pay gradually and you build. Look at the estate today. The estate is fully serviced, 24-hour supply, and the security is intact, good drainage, and all of these are intact. But today, a lot of people who missed from buying from that time want that Amen Estate today, and they can't get because nobody's willing to sell. Everybody loves Amen Estate. Now the Amen Estate phase 2 is up now. It's still an off-plan apartment, and if you are willing to buy, you need to chat me up immediately to get the price and make sure you are buying it through a professional realtor. All right, now for Amen Estate phase 2, we also have land available there. We have 17 million naira per plot, and that's for the residential. And for the commercial plot, we have 22 million naira per plot. All right, so if you're interested, you've got to call me immediately. Now if you drive straight down from that particular houses, let's see other properties. So we have another one before the Dangote Refinery is actually going for 5.5 million naira for the residential plot. The commercial plot is going for 6.5 million naira. Now this is much available for those who really want to buy a land around these houses. There are people living there already. There's a market very close to these houses already, okay? And for those who are still thinking, how is this gonna be? This particular land as of last year was 4.5 million naira, and for those who bought last year, guess what? Their property has yielded 1 million naira just within last year up till this year. Now if you have all of this money in the bank and you're not thinking of investing, you've got to have a rethink, because bank will not give you interest rate of 1 million naira for a year. It's not done anywhere in the world. So you've got to realize this and act fast. Okay, and if you drive straight down, just adjacent, almost opposite the Dangote Refinery, we have plots of land available on that houses, and it's going for 20 million naira per plot. All right, so you've got to call me if you're interested to buy that, especially for your commercial activities. Though it's not facing a major road, it's off the road a bit, but it is good to go. All right, now let's move straight down to after the Dangote Refinery. After the Dangote Refinery, like I showed you earlier, we have the 1-bedroom apartment and the 2-bedroom apartment. So I've already talked about that price, which is the 1-bedroom is 7.5 million naira, the 2-bedroom is 8.5 million naira, and that is just not far from the new Access Bank that is just newly launched at Ibeju Lekki. You can see that everything you've always wanted is just around these houses. Like I said from the beginning of this video, this is noted as New Lagos. Now look at this road. Look at this road. This road, I noticed it was a bit open and a few weeks back, and today the government have started working on this road. It's going to be like a bridge. They're actually redoing the bridge, and this is a great deal. If you check around the Badagry houses, you will notice that government have been working on Badagry Road for more than almost 3 years or so, and they are still working. But yeah, just a pinch on the road, they are already trying to fix it because they know the kind of businesses that are coming right here on these houses. So like here, like we're driving down, there are other land available around these houses. We have land of 3.2 million naira. We have land of 2.5 million naira off the major road. It's just about, let's say, less than 10 minutes walk from the land to this particular express you're looking at. And if you drive, as we're driving straight down, we also have another property that the gate is actually facing a major road. Oh, I love this place. You know, I love this view a lot. This view kills me so much. Okay, so as you're driving straight down, we have another land that is facing the major road. Now you can see that the future of Ibeju Lekki is sweet, and it's going to be a really busy and lovely houses for those who were able to key in as fast as possible. I hope you understand what I mean. Now for these particular houses, as we are driving down, on the other side of the road, we have another beautiful land facing the major road. That land, a client of mine actually missed from buying from this land, and it pained her so much. When the land was going for 4.5 million naira, it was actually available. The gate to the entrance of the land is actually facing this road, and she was still contemplating. Today this land is 6 million naira, okay, and is set to increase to 6.5 million naira. You've got to act fast. You've got to ask the right question. You've got to talk to me about what you want as regards to buying a property right here in Lagos. Now this is the bridge that differentiates or that demarcates between where we are coming from to Lakapine. So on the right hand side is Lakapine Tropicana. You can see the flowers, and it's such a beautiful place. I've been there. I spent little time at Lakapine, and it's really great to be at Lakapine Tropicana Resort. A lot of people travel far away to come and spend time around these houses. Now we're going to be driving down to other affordable lands you can buy. Okay, so many people are actually complaining, this money you are calling 20 million, 4.5 million. I don't have it at a go. Now, you don't wait to buy land. You buy a land and wait, because the prices of land is not waiting. The prices of land in Lagos keep increasing. This is not buying a land in your hometown. You're not sure of. You don't know if the money in your land will come and collect the land from you, or you'll be going to court every day to sort out land issues. This is not the case. These are estate properties and very legit. Okay. And you've got to realize that dealing with Nwakama as a real estate expert, you have nothing to worry as regards to property, because I've got the best around these houses, and I always make sure you're getting the right around these houses. All right. And for those who are thinking, I want a particular land up for sale. Now, all of these properties you're seeing as we are turning in here are almost sold out. This one along this road you're looking at, but the left and the right side, they are almost sold out. In fact, some are sold out already. And you've got to realize that some of them came out last year. It wasn't up to 6 months, and they are sold out, which is why you need to make your decision fast. You don't wait. You need to just act it. All right. And that is why I'm more concerned about my clients who have still been thinking, oh, and I need to buy a property. You can sit anywhere in the world and buy your property, like I've always mentioned. I've had clients who patronize me, and I've delivered very well for them, and that's why I'm still in business. Okay, I know it's difficult sometimes to trust somebody you don't know, but this is someone you can actually go through Google, go through Instagram, go through Facebook, and Google about to find out what the record has been like. Everything you want about somebody is online. It's just to type in their name, and you will get, if you get full details about what you want with them. Now, so many people find it very hard to trust their family. I've had clients to tell me, you know what, my family made me to buy a land in a location I didn't want. My family made me to buy a land that I got duped. My family made me to buy a land that was too expensive just because they want to gain something from you. This is not about gaining. This is about you getting the right thing. Okay? You've got to realize that and make sure you're working with the right agent or the right realtor or the right consultant. All right? And which is why I'm here for you. Now, if you feel you want to do a visual inspection, the visual inspection is you've got the video of the land you want to buy, location, or the road that links to that particular land, and with that you make a payment into the company's account after getting the full details from the realtor or the consultant you're working with. Like I've always told you, make sure you're working with the right consultant. Now, if you are able to do that, you seal the deal, close the land. The realtor will put you through on other things you need to know about the land. But most times, a lot of realtors do not want to tell you all those things because you are not a realtor. You should let them do their job. Okay? So, and the second way you can actually have inspection if you are in Nigeria is to ensure that you book a date with the realtor on the property you want to see, but be sure that this is what you want at the property. Now, all of this property around these houses, some of them you can work on them, while some you need to wait for the estate to do a lot of more infrastructures on them before you can actually start working on the property. So it's all about being patient. These are more of investment land. You invest in it, wait up to like 5 years or 10 years before you can start working on them. If you want a land you want to work on or build, you can ask me. I have a lot more. I mentioned some here also that you can buy now and start working on immediately. So you've got to realize that and act fast. All right. Now, if you want to do a physical inspection and you're around, all you need to do is to book for inspection. The realtor will take you down and put you through. And guess what? Don't throw away your realtor, because you may have difficulties along the line and you will need somebody that could tell you the truth or that could tell you a lot of more things about that land. So you've got to carry your realtor along. Okay? I've had clients who I gave contact, and at the end of the day, they want to go behind me to make sure that they close the deal, and they don't understand so many things around it, and they keep calling. Now, if you do such, you will be charged for consultation fee. All right. So, but if you come directly and you are not going behind, or you want to do yours, you want to do everything openly, then it's a good deal for us to go on with. All right. And for those who are also thinking, and if I'm not in Nigeria, how do I get this inspection closely, even when I don't know you? Now, another thing you can do is to ensure that you link somebody, probably a friend or a brother, or somebody you know, somebody you can trust, that would not say other words behind you or other things that are not true just because they want you to buy through them and benefit from you. Okay. And another thing you need to tell somebody you're actually introducing is that you've got to tell the person the name of the person, the realtor, give the number to that person, and let the person introduce himself to the realtor, that I am from so person, I am from Mr. A. All right. Mr. A asked me to call you so that I can inspect this land on your behalf. This is important because for realtors, they receive a lot of calls from different people. And sometimes even the people you send, I'm a very frank and very straight person when it comes to my YouTube videos. I talk about everything as it is. So if you're connected to my channel, you should know about this, that I talk about it as it is. All right. So we've had cases of where people that they send, they claim also that they want to be buyers so that they can check out how they can go through the process and see if they can make money out of it. And they don't know much about real estate, and they will just put you through and do a mess of every other thing that you want. So now this is another important message for every buyer who does not live in Nigeria. You have two options. If you are connecting somebody to your realtor, let the person know this is the realtor I want to work with. Okay, and let the person know that, please, I don't expect you to ask her of anything, because she is going to tell me, because I will tell you. That is the way I work. All right. If you send somebody to me and the person is trying to play smart, I will definitely table it to you so that you have a proper view of who you're sending. And I bet you if they are seeing it that they're not going to make anything of it, they will definitely want to discourage you. So you've got to realize all of these points and know what you're doing and know how you want to go about it. All right. And this also applies to those who are busy and they are in Nigeria. You can have a visual inspection or a physical inspection. If you cannot come yourself, send somebody, but let the person know the realtor that I'm sending you to is the one I really want to work with. All right. So go there, do the video and bring it back to me. Then it's now your choice to decide. It's not your choice to say, okay, I think I want to do this or I don't want to do this. Most of my videos, I try my possible best to put in a lot of explanation so that you will get more equipped, because the person you are coming may not even see light in what you're doing. But because you've been connected to my channel and you've been seeing it as it is and how it's working, you already have a future picture of what these houses are like. You can see for yourself. There are estates on both sides of the road. Before you look this side their estate, before you look this side their estate. So they're going to be more of like a comfortable GRA houses in future. All right. So what you are investing in is not something that you want to stay now. No. It's something that you want to make use of later in life. All right. In few years time. All right. So I have a lot to tell you about Ibeju Lekki. But now that I've been able to share with you on Ibeju Lekki land prices, what are you waiting for? You've got to call me right away. I have clients who have bought 6 plots. I have clients, 6 plots is 1 acre. I have clients who tell me, and I want to buy 1 hectare. 15 plots makes 1 hectare. All right. So a lot of my clients keep telling me, and you know what, I want to buy 30 plots in different locations around these houses. And I believe them. Some of them have started paying. Some of them want to pay instrumentally. Some of them want to pay at once. It all depends on how you can. All right. So, but you got to check your pocket. You got to check how you want to move, the pace at which you want to move. But make sure you are trying your possible best to invest in the right investment. Okay. Some of you have invested into some logistics business and all of that in Nigeria, and your brother have eaten your money and all of that. And so many things have gone wrong because you have the wrong mindset about investment. But guess what? This is one of the best. Now we're just driving towards another inspection that we're actually going for. We're actually going to Lekki Boulevard. Lekki Boulevard is 900k and it's set to increase very, very soon because the allocation also is set to be done in August. And if you drive straight down, we have the one for 850k and we also have the one for 1.2 million naira. You got to ask me, we also have 650, but that 650 is just down the road. Okay, thank you for watching this clip. If you know it has helped you, please do a thumbs up by liking this video and drop your comments. I want to hear your comments and ask me a lot of more questions. My WhatsApp link is also in the description box. You can chat me up directly on WhatsApp and ask me a lot of more questions. I'll be willing to attend to you. Make sure you also subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we do a post right on the Heart to Heart TV. Follow us up on all of our social media platforms. And guess what? We have a lot more on the playlist to watch. Make sure you're watching it and buy real estate. All I have to tell you is invest. Make sure you invest. I love you. Bye-bye.